let us remember that we are in the holy presence of God. Jesus is in the synagogue, sitting with the people. And the time comes and he stands up, he approaches the podium. He opens up the scroll of the prophet Isaiah, and he finds a passage that reads, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he has anointed me to bring glad tidings to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim liberty to the captives and the recovery of the sight to the blind, to set the oppressed free, and to proclaim a year favorable to the Lord." He then turns to the congregation gathered and says, "In this reading today, this is fulfilled. This is fulfilled in me." Jesus then goes and sits down. What an incredible experience this must have been. And what an incredible message that Jesus is giving. That God is here for the oppressed. That God is here for the poor. God is here for the outcast. This week, beginning of this week, we celebrated Martin Luther King Day. A great day to remember a great man, a great movement who strived to fight for the rights of individuals within our society, within our culture. This weekend, we celebrate the life of all individuals, and we remember all those who have human rights that are lost, whether it's the unborn, whether it's the elderly, whether it's the ill, whether it's immigrants, migrants, that we celebrate the life and the dignity of all human life, of all individuals. This is the message that Jesus has given us. This is the God that comes before us. St. John Baptist de La Salle teaches us to let us remember that we are always in the holy presence of God. That means that Jesus is present, that Christ is present in those who are oppressed, in those that are vulnerable, in those who are hurting, in those whose rights are not being upheld. Our job, our role, is to try to be cognizant of God's presence in all of these individuals, that we can follow Christ's example, aware that each and every person that we come across, each and every person that we meet is made in the image and likeness of God, and that we need to have those eyes of faith to see how Christ is present, and that we can then respond and live our lives in such a way that we are aware of God's presence in each and every person. And how do we respond? We respond by living Jesus in our hearts, aware that Christ is present in each and every one of these persons. So let us live Jesus in our hearts forever.